Welcome to Drinks and Chill. My name is Gio. This is Matt, and I hit my mic, so can we start over? Welcome back to Drinks and Chill. My name is Gio. This is Matt, and today we are having
Devil's River Distiller Selects Texas Whiskey.
100% Texas mash bill.
Yes.
100%.
Everything's from Texas.
Not even 99.9%.
Yes. 100% Texas.
Yep.
This
Which is
Texas in a bottle.
Yep.
Basically.
That's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to do a lot less than you.
That's cool. So this is Devil's River Distillery.
You take big sips?
Yeah. Gio and I actually visited Devil's River last year? Or was it the year before last? It was the year before last.
I think it's been a while.
Yeah. We visited Devil's River Distillery and we had this whiskey there. This is our first time having this whiskey since then. I remember we really liked this at the distillery when we tried it.
Yeah.
So we're going to have it again and actually do a review on it. Yeah, this is strong.
Yeah. This is very oaky.
Mm-hmm. 100% Texas. You got to expect that.
You have that cedar-ness to it too.
It does smell like cedar. Yeah. Premium batch 1. This is bottle number 9827. That's pretty cool. I didn't even know that it had that on there. All right, you know what? I'm getting a little bit of that sort of herbal thing again.
Oh yeah, but not as much.
No.
The reason why you're saying again is because previously in a couple of videos beforehand, we did a Clyde Maze, Clyde Maze,
Clyde Maze straight rye, yeah.
and that was very herbal. Well, I'm not getting a lot of the bourbon qualities to it. I'm not getting the vanilla.
There's a cherry back there.
Oh, there is.
I feel like
I'm getting some chocolate.
I was gonna say I feel like in all the whiskeys we've tried today in this batch of shooting, there's been chocolate. Mm-hmm. It's been like the common theme throughout everything we've tried today, which has been this, the Balcones Lineage, the Clyde Maze, and then an Australian whiskey that for sure hasn't been posted yet. But yeah, it's been chocolate and everything.
Yeah. It's simple, but I enjoy it.
Yeah, it is simple. It's simpler than I remember it being, actually. Taste it time?
Taste it time. Very woodsy, very earthy.
So I did that whole Garrison Brothers thing, which I've since heard in other videos. I don't think that's just a Garrison Brothers thing, it's just where we learned it. You hold it in your mouth for like 7 seconds, you let it mix with your saliva, and then you swallow it.
And in your second sip, you'll be able to taste all those flavors.
Yeah. But even after that, it still had a little bit of a sting to it. Mm-hmm.
Apparently I'm just really used to it. So earthy, very oaky. I'm not getting that cedar-ness I did in this smell.
Cherry. There's a big cherry.
Vanilla. Yeah. Very creamy.
I'm getting more bourbon-y stuff now than I was on the smell. It was almost alcohol dominant on the smell, but on the palate, I'm getting a lot more, which I feel like for me, it's usually the opposite. But there's still some herbal things happening there. The cilantro is showing up again. I don't think the mint's showing up for me this time, but like the cilantro, maybe even the basil.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but that's about it. With that one, I got a little bit of like a leather taste.
Yeah, this is super good. It's not the most complex bourbon. I mean, it's gonna be more complex than like your regular 40% bourbons, but it's not the most complex one I've ever tasted. But dang, if it doesn't taste good.
Yeah,
it tastes really good. Finish time.
Finish time. But it's very creamy, a very sweet taste, like a caramel vanilla.
I'm getting the root beer float thing on this one on the finish.
Yeah, vanilla and Basically vanilla, like creamy vanilla.
Yeah. Before we reveal our scores, shall we add a little bit of water?
Yep.
And see how that...
Change things up a little bit.
Yeah. The vanilla comes through more
Vanilla
on the,
comes through.
on the smell, yeah.
Still some sharpness there.
Yeah. Well, it's 60%. So, I mean, there's one drop of water isn't going to bring that down too much. But it's crazy what one drop of water does.
You know, the cedar is gone, but now you smell more of the oakiness to it.
Yeah.
So I think the cedar is just because it's naturally in Texas.
The water almost gives it more of a classic bourbon smell. It's still very alcohol-y, very high proof.
But yeah, it's like vanilla oak. It's a bourbon.
Yeah.
Very sweet.
That little drop of water really amped up the sweetness.
Still have that oakiness. I am getting that root beer floatness they had in the finish.
In the finish?
last one.
Yeah.
So I'm having a lot in this one.
Yeah. It's like amped up. The sweetness has been amped up with the water. I'm going to add one more drop and see what happens. Would you like one?
Okay.
Yeah, no, the sweetness just took over.
The 2 drops almost eliminated the sharpness to it.
Almost. It's still there. I mean, you can definitely tell you're tasting or smelling alcohol.
Even with 2 drops, the sharpness is still there.
Yeah, it doesn't go away, but it brings out the sweetness. I liked it before we added water, but I also liked it after we added water. So I think it just, whether you want to add water or not, just comes down to your personal taste. The water really amps up the sweetness. So if you try this and you're like, oh, it's not sweet enough, add water. Would you like to do the honors on this one, adding it to the Infinitus Bitus?
What?
I've been saying it like that for months, and you're like, what? Yeah, a few videos ago, I talked about why I say it like that, and the moral of the story was, I don't know why. I just started saying it like that one day and never stopped. Infinitus Bitus.
Oh, that's so scary.
You got this. Oh, good job.
Yay.
We're on top of it today. So Devil's River Distiller Select is in our 2024 Infinity bottle. This has a lot going for it, and I don't know why we have this bottle behind everything.
Oh. We're just hiding the bottle.
I know, right?
So we'll go ahead and go through our ratings.
Yeah. The Devil's River Distiller Select on the nose, I gave it a 2.0.
2.0? On the nose, I gave it a 2.0.
Oh, okay. Okay. On the taste, I gave it a 4.5.
4.5? All right. I get a little bit higher.
Oh.
Yeah. A 4.8.
Dang.
I really like this one.
Almost perfect.
Almost.
Finish, I gave it a 1.5.
1.5? I gave it 1.7.
Okay.
So I did like them.
Yeah. So our total scores are going to appear right here. So you can see where this whiskey ranks for us. And then our leaderboard is going to pop up showing where this whiskey falls in our top 10 of the year so far. I'm pretty sure it's going to be on our top 10 for both of us.
It might be my highest one.
I was going to say, it might be your number one.
I like this one a lot just because of the higher proof on it. The lower proof that we tried before, I think it was like a 40, not 40%. What was it?
40 or 45?
45, yeah.
So this is the standard Devil's River. If you're not in Texas, then this is probably the one that you find in your local liquor store. But it's 45%.
Yeah.
And we tried this one a long time ago, and I remember I didn't like it at all.
Yeah. And it wasn't, I liked it, but it wasn't really high on my list.
That's going to be our review on the Devil's River Distiller Select. Let us know if you've had any Devil's River bourbon or whiskey. And until next time, thank you so much for watching. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you know whenever we post. And we will see you next time. Cheers.